Hello, you action figure enthusiasts out there. JC here, and welcome to a Monday edition of TNInews. And let's start off with some news on the Mezco toy front. So we've got a new Mezco store exclusive. It's a 112 collective figure with a Halloween theme. The Gangrene Estates Theodore Sodcutter bag-headed butcher figure. So this one is going to cost you $112. You get a number of different head portraits. It has LED light up effects to it. You also get things like multiple pairs of hands. You get a variety of slasher type weapons, a shovel, a lantern, a zombie head. The bag opens to store the head in. So again, this is a Mezco toy exclusive, and if you want to pre-order it, you'll need to head over to the Mezco website now. And sticking with that horror theme, we've got a new 1/6 scale figure from Mondo Toys. This is the Deluxe The Thing MacReady figure. So this one is going to be available tomorrow for Halloween starting at 12 p.m. Central Time on the Mondo website. The cost of it's going to be $235. Again, you get a lot of accessories. You get the flamethrower, you get the dog creature, you get the head spider creature, you get some guns, you get multiple pairs of hands, you get 2 different head sculpts, you get a figure stand. So again, this one is being offered starting tomorrow on the Mondo website. And then NECA Toys put up for pre-order today a few new exclusives. So for their Universal Monsters glow-in-the-dark retro line, that 7-inch scale Dracula figure, you can now get on the NECA store website, and the cost of that one is going to be $30. And then from the Nightmare Before Christmas, we have a new 9-inch articulated Jack Skellington figure with pumpkin. And again, this is available on the NECA store website, and the cost of this one is going to be $34.99. And then keeping it to the horror theme, you might tell it's the day before Halloween. We've got 2 new 6-inch figures coming from LooseCollector. These are the Crypt Great Wolves set. So you've got Garros and Morocco, I think is how you say it. So a gray and a brown werewolf. These are $94.99, and they are available on Big Bad Toy Store, our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store, for pre-order now. Again, this is from LooseCollector. They're 6-inch scale. If you want some pretty menacing looking werewolves, you might want to check these out. Hot Toys has released a preview image for their 1/6 scale John Wick Chapter 4 figure, so you can see him here holding some nunchucks. No other details at this time. They've teased this figure previously, so I suspect we'll get the pre-order and full reveal maybe within the next week or so. But again, if you're into John Wick and you want a Chapter 4 figure, this is coming from Hot Toys. For you Dragon Ball Z fans, we've got a new SH Figuarts figure, and I'm going to probably butcher this name, Kyewi, I guess? I don't know. But he definitely looks pretty interesting. He's got some interesting head sculpts there. This figure went up for pre-order today at our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. The release date is July 2024, and the cost of it's going to be $125. And then if you get this figure, you also get an alternate Vegeta head sculpt for that figure, the 24,000 combat power level head sculpt. So again, an alternate head sculpt for another figure included with this one. And again, this figure is available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, and it's slated with a release date of July of next year. And then the rest of the news I have for you today is from Hasbro. So first of all, following up from Friday's video, I just wanted to let you know that that newest Haslab for the Ghostbusters a PKE meter and Ghost Trap has now been fully funded, or I should say met its minimum funding goal. It hasn't reached the stretch goals yet, but this campaign just went live on Friday afternoon, so it's already reached its minimum backer goal of 10,000 backers needed. The cost of this one was $299.99, so you can see kind of a very stark difference between this Haslab campaign, which funded in just a couple of days, and the previous one for the Giant Man, which took the entire time. But this one right now is at 10,205 backers. So the first stretch goal will come at 12,000 backers, which we'll probably get to fairly quickly. That one seems like it's called the Supernatural Startup Unlock. So some blueprints and some patches and things like that. That one's not too exciting to me. And then the second stretch goal, which I think is a little bit cooler, comes at 15,000 backers, and that is for a holster for the Ghost Trap so that you can put it on your utility belt. And then finally at 18,000 backers, the third stretch goal is a holster for the PKE meter. So those two things I think are definitely would be nice additions. And again, I have little doubt that this will end up unlocking all of its stretch goals. So again, this one is moving pretty quickly, which is not too surprising. The last Ghostbuster Haslab that they did for the Proton Pack funded very quickly, and I would imagine everyone who backed that is probably going to end up backing this one as well. The campaign technically ends on December 11th, but again, I would imagine all stretch goals will be unlocked well before that. Now, I will note that even though this is, obviously being received much better than the Haslab Giant Man, it also is probably catering to, for the most part, a different demographic. Most people are probably backing this aren't just your typical action figure collectors. They're probably more, people who collect prop replicas or role play, cosplayers, things like that. And I feel like those people are used to spending large amounts of money for their costumes and things like that. So, again, $300 more expensive than Giant Man. Same minimum number of backers, funded much quicker. But also, for the most part, I would say catering to a totally different dynamic. Now, I will tell you, I had mentioned on Friday how I thought we would get some product reveals during the MCM London convention for Ghostbusters. That did not happen. The only thing they talked about during MCM was this Haslab, so no additional Ghostbuster products were announced or revealed. But I will tell you, I have seen distributor lists that would indicate that there are more Ghostbuster products coming, action figures and stuff. I don't know when we'll actually see those, when they'll go up for pre-order, probably as we get closer to the next movie. But again, for those of you wanting to know if Hasbro is going to do more action figures and stuff, the answer is yes. I just don't know exactly when. Okay, and then as far as MCM London goes, we did get reveals for other brands, including things like Transformers, Star Wars, Marvel Legends, and G.I. Joe. So let's go over everything that was revealed this weekend. So starting off with Transformers, we got the first wave of 2024 Studio Series products, which includes the Last Night Decepticon Mohawk, along with the Bumblebee movie concept art Decepticon Rumble. So those are core class figures. Then for deluxe class, we've got the Rise of the Beast Scorponok and the Rise of the Beast Wheeljack. For Voyager class, we've got a movie Scrap Heap and War for Cybertron Starscream. And then finally, for leader class, we have a new Megatron type figure, a triple changer, unused Bumblebee movie concept design. So that one's kind of cool. Now, these are supposed to be going up for pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, so October 31st on Halloween. So if you want to add these to your collection, again, they will be available for pre-order. You can get them at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Amazon as well. So look out for those. Okay, now jumping over to the Star Wars reveals. So we got 3 new Vintage Collection figures. These all went up. Everything for Star Wars went up for pre-order today, so you can get them at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Again, should also be available on Amazon. So we've got for Vintage Collection, we've got a Force Awakens Finn figure, an updated version of Finn, if you're into the Force Awakens. And then from Attack of the Clones, we've got another Phase 1 clone trooper. Can't get too many clone troopers. And then a Count Dooku figure. So we've gotten all of these guys before in the scale and the style of articulation, but these are a little more updated, but kind of typically what we see for Hasbro and Star Wars is just reissues of characters that we've already gotten. And these are $17.99 each. Then for Black Series, we got 2 new Episode 1 figures revealed. So we've got Anakin from Episode 1, which looks pretty good. Nice head sculpt, looks like the actor. And then Padme Amidala as well. So those 2 went up for pre-order, just like the Vintage Collection figures. And then finally, we got a new role play item for Black Series. This is based on the Mandalorian series. It's Carson Teva's X-Wing helmet. And the cost of this one is $131.49. Switching over to Marvel Legends, so we've got 3 new Spider-Man figures that went up for pre-order again today. So on Friday we had the 3 that were revealed during the 1027 event with the Scarlet Spider, the new Jack-o'-lantern, and the Last Stand Spider-Man. So those went up for pre-order previously, but then Saturday we got 3 more Spider-Man figures revealed, and these are all on the retro card back. So for Saturday, the reveals were a newer character called Hallows Eve, and then we got the Assassin Spider-Man and Tombstone. So Tombstone seemed to be the favorite of the 3 revealed on Saturday, wearing the suit. And all 3 of those went up for pre-order today. So again, you can get them at places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and of course Amazon. So again, all those Spider-Man figures are now available for pre-order. And then finally for G.I. Joe Classified, so just real quick before I get into Saturday's reveals, I just wanted to let you know that the Vamp Jeep, which I talked about on Friday, is still currently available on the Hasbro Pulse website. And the update here is just to let you know that the price on that is $99, so basically $100. I didn't have the price at the time of Friday's filming. I'm sure most of you are already aware of that by now. And some of you probably have already pre-ordered it. It went up on Friday. It just, again, at the time I was filming Friday's video, I did not have the price on it. And then as far as Saturday reveals go, we got 2 new G.I. Joe Classified figures revealed. One we had actually seen before, which was Mutt and Junkyard. The second figure was Metalhead. So we had seen a digital render for that when we knew it was coming, but now we're getting our official look at it. Now, these will be going up for pre-order tomorrow at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. I believe Amazon will have them as well. These are deluxe figures. And besides seeing the figures themselves, we also see with these 2 the return of window box packaging. So we've seen that return with other lines like Star Wars and Marvel Legends, but these are the first 2 G.I. Joe figures we're seeing with that. So again, these will be going up for pre-order tomorrow. Again, they are deluxe figures. Metalhead definitely looks pretty good. So does Mutt and Junkyard. I definitely was impressed with that one when we saw it at San Diego Comic-Con. But like I say, if you want to add these to your collection and you want to pre-order them, they go up tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, we'll be at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and I'm pretty sure Amazon as well. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comments section below. Like this video if you're so inclined. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News Message Boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.